Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them out.
His first throw is an interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run here with Jones. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running right with Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, Williams. Komet's got it, left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ty Chandler to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they just get the play off. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Second down carry for Jones. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
and this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now lead by 10. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe what I got.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Finds him over the middle. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-possession game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. He brushed him off with ease. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Williams to throw on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Gets it again to Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Williams on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's on target to Moore. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
Bears 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They turn to Mason on 3rd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. We've set it downs from 37. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Caught in stride by Addison. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soach field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his running back. He works it down to the 37. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Running the screen now for Jones. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 18, 60, let's go.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Looking quickly here.
And the Vikings, first down.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. Track 60.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Bears 10. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Chandler now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
McCarthy looking to throw. Looking to his fullback now. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, here's Jones. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 28-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
At their own 45-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Forced out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
All right, here we go. Second down. Williams will look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Racing down the left side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Mitchell will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goals.
To the end zone, but incomplete just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th. It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. 4th down, pass coming. Getting out to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that could create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
Bears 17. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's caught. He found some space. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Bears 17. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This is Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To throw, Williams. On the move, headed right. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Again, it's Williams. He rolls to his right. Hits him on the out route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
35. Bears 24. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones off the pistol give. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
at the 30.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Minnesota.
We've set it down from the 37. A give left side to Jones. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. A give to Mason. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably start a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my...
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A gain of 15 there, and it'll be 1st down Bears.
A gain of 15.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 35-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Headed out right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
And as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Vegas! Yes, yes, yes! Level! Yes!
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Bartholomew brings this in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Ready to run.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So second down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, Williams to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. Got for big yards on the right side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Here's Williams again. Escapes out to the left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fight.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears make it an 18-point game.
Vikings 49, Bears 31. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. Some pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And we put some air under this one, right side. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down there the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.